Theon? What's up, Jabroni Steven here, and welcome back to yet another reaction. Today we are hopping into Game of Thrones Season 8, Episode 1, the biggest show on the planet. You guys know that I had to do this. I mean, this show is top 3 favorite shows of all time. Probably number 1 when I think about it. I'm hardcore into the show. Not like as hardcore as some of you guys that know all the nicks and crannies and every little thing in detail about the show, but I like the show a lot. I love the show. I am obsessed with it. Like I've seen each season probably twice each. I love the show. But we're gonna watch it. This is the end. Final season, final run. 6 episodes. They're all really long, so I really recommend heading over to Patreon for the full uncut, unedited reaction. You get the entire thing, all of it. An hour plus of this reaction over there if you want it. Highly recommend doing that because Game of Thrones is gonna be so crazy. Going to be interesting to see how I maneuver getting just 10 minutes of this. But it's going to be a hell of a show, hell of an episode. Hopefully it starts off good. I not sure what's going to happen. I know somebody major is going to die in this episode. I'm pretty positive. Not exactly sure how things are going to go, but things are going to get crazy. Let's find out. My guess is somebody big dies. Arya maybe right in the first episode, somebody big. But yeah, we're gonna get started. I'm not gonna go over anything because I'm pretty sure everybody that's watching this has already seen all the recaps. But yeah, here we go, man. Let's watch Game of Thrones. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy this reaction. Isn't this exactly how season 1, episode 1 started, where we have Bran climbing up the thing and looking to see? That happens in the first episode, right? Holy shit. The Hound is back. Oh, how's she gonna feel about this? It's like, how the hell? You should wink at her. Aw, hey, this man too. Oh my god, she's seeing everybody. This has gotta be insane for her. I don't love Daenerys, man. I don't know. I've never really been a huge fan of Daenerys. I don't know. That's cool though. Very cool. Like, she's good. I'm just not like this hardcore fan like all these people that like love Daenerys. I've never been one of those people. She's far down my top 10.
But you're not, are you? You left Winterfell a king and came back a...
You about to say a bitch?
I'm not sure what you are now.
Last time we spoke was at Joffrey's wedding.
Oh, damn. But you forgot that it's been that long.
Many underestimated you. Most of them are dead now.
The audience underestimated you.
She did.
And you believed her.
You believed her.
She has something to live for now. I believe she wants to survive.
I used to think you were the cleverest man alive.
Yeah. Come on. This is awesome. I love this. Seeing you and fuck. Dude.
Where were you before? I could have used your help with Sansa.
She doesn't like your queen, does she?
I'm her family too.
Yeah, but you're... I don't know. You're with Daenerys now, which is...
Don't forget that.
What is this guy? Oh, part of the Golden... What do they call it? The Golden Army or whatever they're called? The Golden Compass? I don't know what these guys are called. They're Golden something, right?
It gets lonely at sea.
At least he didn't rape her. Because, you know, he's that kind of person. So we can at least be grateful for that, right?
We could talk in private.
After the war, that was our agreement.
What will she do for the man who rids her of her treasonous brothers?
Come on, dude, really? He's gonna die to one of them. I'm pretty positive Bron's gonna die to one of those. Either Jamie or Tyrion. It's Theon? It's fucking Theon. Oh my god, he came back with balls. Oh. You getting mad? Yep, she's mad. I deserve that. Respect that, son. Oh my god, they're moving quick. They're like, they move quick on that.
You want to go to Winterfell? To fight for the Starks? Go. What is dead may never die.
What is dead may never die.
Oh, we're splitting them up. Not expecting that.
We kill the bastards anyway.
Want to listen to lonely old men.
Not that old. Not as old as him.
What if he doesn't want me to?
Then I've enjoyed your company, Jon Snow.
Not sure how I feel about this whole lovey-dovey weirdness. I guess it's kind of earned. It is earned, but it's just weird to have like a love. This segment doesn't feel like Game of Thrones. Does anybody else feel that way? Like, this doesn't really feel like... Interesting.
It's cold up here for a southern girl.
So keep your queen warm.
I'm not feeling their love. Like, it's just, I don't know, I don't like it. It's so weird. One, because they're related. Two, because it doesn't feel like Game of Thrones.
Which one are you?
You can be.
Hey, what's up? Hugger.
You were here. You're a cold little bitch, aren't you? Guess that's why you're still alive.
I always knew you were just another rich girl.
You don't know any other rich girls.
You want to worry about who holds what title? I'm telling you, it doesn't matter. Without her, we don't stand a chance.
If it's not too much trouble, I could use a pardon.
For what crime?
I borrowed a few books from the Citadel.
To let him retain his lands and titles if he bent the knee.
Oh, fuck, I forgot you killed, you burned him
He
alive.
refused.
At least I'll be allowed home again, now that my brother's the Lord.
About
Your
that.
brother stood with your father.
That was like the worst decision for her, though. Completely forgot that happened. Like, I showed it in the recap. I just lost my train of thought for it. Oh my god, this guy's got no... He is the only heir to his... to that. Time to have that awkward conversation where you are banging your relative and you have to... You know, we have to get you to stop. Why? Why, dude? He should have Mac, you know who that is. Well, that would be Sam.
Know what?
Daenerys. She executed my father and brother. They were prisoners. She didn't tell you. I had a High Septon's diary. Bran had...
Whatever he has.
Whatever Bran has.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, we know who you are.
Your mother was Lyanna Stark.
Mm-hmm.
And your father, your real father, was Rhaegar Targaryen. You've never been a bastard. You are Aegon Targaryen, true heir to the Iron Throne. You gave up your crown to save your people. Would she do the same?
Hit him with that real talk. She's so hungry for the fucking crown. I don't even know. I think, yeah, you guys were the only two major ones that bailed that the wall fell. They came here, right? They're behind the army. Okay, we know it's not a White Walker. Who could it be? Hey!
He's got blue eyes! I've always had blue eyes!
These dumbasses.
The Umber boy. It's a message from the Night King.
His arm is between us and Winterfell. We're on foot.
We rode down from Castle Black. We can double up on the horses.
If the horses last, we get there before the
Shit.
ten.
What the fuck? He woke up?
We just have to hope the Night King doesn't come first.
Okay, Jamie. If this is Jamie, he's got to find Tyrion. Let them know that Cersei's not coming. Oh. You're just at the center of it all, Bran. You're just here, aren't you? Yep. Yep. The push, buddy. The push. Remember? He's still alive. All right. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was episode number 1 of Game of Thrones season 8. I'm gonna give that episode an 8. There was a lot of interesting dialogue, a lot of interesting choices that were made, things that happened, but nothing that was like, oh my god, groundbreaking or any kind of crazy action. It was all just kind of like everybody meeting back up. Like, it's been a while. How you been? Oh my god, damn. Like, it's all that stuff. We're gonna go through the episode, kind of break things down the best of our ability, but I'm gonna give the episode an 8. It was a lot of the moments that we've all been waiting for. Everybody meeting and everything, but I expect this season to get crazier and crazier. And we got the big reveals, which should elevate the episode. So those big reveals, if they hit you guys a lot, then I can see why you guys might go, oh, this episode's a 9. But for me, I'm gonna give it a pretty straight, hard 8. Maybe a little bit higher than an 8. I don't know, but I enjoyed the episode. But let's go through the episode. So we start out right at the beginning with a cool new intro, which I appreciate. Which I was saying, I think that's the kind of intro we were going to get, where it's going to be kind of like a rolling into the ice. I kind of expected that to be the case. We then head in here. We essentially, what I was saying is, in the first episode, we had a moment where the Lannister army was coming in, or the Baratheon army was coming in, and then we see Bran kind of climbing everything, and I feel like this gave us reminiscence of that. Actually, was it Arya? It might have been Arya, the one that was kind of running over. I can't remember. That was a long time ago, but yeah, we see everybody. We see Daenerys, we see Jon, we see Sansa. Everybody's here. Giant party. We see that the North Army isn't 100% happy with the whole situation with Jon leaving to go get help, leaving Sansa in charge. Their army's still not on board with that. We see the first time that Tyrion and Sansa meet since she left King's Landing, and Tyrion was put up for murder. Her line here of I used to think you were the smartest person I ever knew, because of her response with the whole situation of him saying that Cersei was coming, and Sansa knows it's bullshit. And then later here, right here in the next thing, we talk about Arya saying that Sansa is the smartest person she's ever met. Interesting little thing. While Sansa used to think Tyrion was, and now Arya thinks Sansa is. Both of them are kind of iffy on Jon's new girl, Daenerys. We get this situation here with this man. What's this guy's name again? Euron, who has Yara, and he's essentially on his way to King's Landing, took out her fleet, And essentially his whole thing is about banging Cersei, which he ends up getting in the episode. And the reason he's keeping her alive is for family. Did he really give an explanation of why he's keeping her alive? Maybe. Next, we have the meeting. We get the new Golden Company, who essentially, I guess people have said that in the books, the Golden Company has they're like the best fighters in the world. They have elephants and all these kind of crazy golden armor. And they explain how the elephants couldn't come on boat. My guess is that's just a way for them to write that out of the budget, because it would have cost a hell of a lot of money to do that. But it makes sense. And then we have our boy Ron here, which I don't want to skip over here because I don't want to show any of the things for YouTube, because the YouTube will be a pain in the ass. We have Bronn essentially with some hookers, and our Quiburn here, he's essentially comes from Cersei and is saying, hey man, Cersei's got a mission for you. When Jaime or Tyrion comes back, we need you to take him out. And I think one of them two is going to kill Bronn. I think Bronn is going to die by one of them, because we know that Bronn, with money, he'll do everything for money. Like, he's very greedy when it comes to certain things, but he does respect Jaime and Tyrion. It's going to be interesting to see this. Euron has sex with Cersei. He's being a cocky jackass, as you know. We then transition to his boat being attacked. Very, very cool. And it's fucking Theon. Theon came, saves his sister, and holy shit. And then they quickly wrote that off, right? So my guess is here, they didn't want to spend too much time in this with Yara and this whole situation. So they were like, you know what? We're going to save her in the first episode. We're going to have Theon already show that he's a man now. We're going to deal with that Reek bullshit anymore. He's a man now. He's here. He's golden. He's back. He whooped ass, did work, showed up, saved his sister. Then we're like, well, we aren't going to really use Yara for many episodes, so we need to split off here. But we still want to keep Theon. So we're going to have Theon make his way back to Winterfell. Yara's going to go to the fuck's the islands, the Iron Islands, right? We're right on that. And that's how we're going to write her out of the show for a while. Respect that, because we're not going to be using it to win her. While this is all happening, we're getting to know more of the situation. We get the other army showing up. We have Tyrion, Varys, and Davos all speaking about Daenerys and Jon, trying to figure out what we're going to do there. Like, how do we show them that them being together is a good thing? But while that's all happening, we get a weird transition of both of them being all smiley and happy and just plain awkward to me. Now, I know a lot of people are going to love this, going to think this is all adorable and cute, but for me, it didn't feel like Game of Thrones in those moments. So, that's just my 2 cents on that aspect. We have these weird flying moments, kind of Jon finally flying the dragon. We're moving, very happy, lovey-dovey. I'm not a fan of Daenerys in this whole situation. I think she's a good character at times, but I don't love the lovey-dovey part of it. So that's just me, though. Some of you guys will love it. Then we have more meetings. The Hound, Arya, Gendry. All of the meeting. Gendry and Arya have what appears to be some flirtiness happen. The Hound showing some respect to Arya. Arya, like, just that smile. We have Sansa and Jon kind of going at it, and conversation-wise. There was a moment earlier when Lady Mormont, right? That's her name. She was like, "You left a king, came back up," and I felt like she was gonna say "bitch," but she didn't. Then we have here the situation where Daenerys tells Sam that she killed her family, or her brother and her dad, which I completely forgot that they were related. I forgot what theyose guys' names were, but yeah, that they're dead because of her. He comes out, talks to Bronn. Bronn's like, you got to tell Jon about everything. You got to let him know the whole situation. He's like, well, you're the brother. And he's like, I'm not your brother, because he's the fuck is the Raven, whatever the hell he called himself. Forgot what he called himself. But yeah, Bronn is weird now. He's been weird for a while. Jon explains it to him. They have a really, really good moment of lovey-dovey. Like, oh my God, bro, I haven't seen you forever. Then shit gets real. And he's like, hey, bro, turns out your daddy is this person. Your mommy is this person. You are the rightful heir to the Iron Throne. Or that the Iron Throne, Daenerys, actually, you're ahead of her. And we didn't bring up the fact that you guys are related, because, I'm guessing Damn doesn't know you guys banged yet. But we all know what's gonna happen. John's gonna be a little wuss, wimp, not say anything. He's gonna be like, it's for the greater good of the army. I don't want to turn her against me. This whole situation, BS. Then we have over to Beric and Tormund. We're walking from the wall that fell, trying to get back here. The little boy from earlier, Ned, Umber, went to go get his people with the horses and bring them on. And yeah, he didn't make it. The White Walkers got to him. And this was a very creepy moment. The symbol, the sign from the White Walkers, like a thing. And the part when he wakes up screaming, very creepy, very crazy. And then we have Jaime show up in a fucking 54-minute episode. Like, what the fuck? So short. So short. But nonetheless, I enjoyed the episode. Like I said, I gave it a solid 8. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you enjoy these reactions, I know that a lot of you guys probably don't watch me, but if you want the full uncut, unedited reaction, head over to Patreon where you can do that. Links are in the description. You can become a patron, all that good stuff. But yeah, man, I enjoyed the episode. Hopefully you guys did as well. I'm going to get out of here, and I'm going to talk to you guys later.